Hello everybody, it's time for episode 37 of the Two Old Gamers podcast.
Yep.
It's Mark and Mike here again. Hello.
Yeah.
It's been a while. No, it hasn't. It's last month.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah,
We're doing alright for 2020, aren't we? No. Right.
Well, you got the agenda.
I've got an agenda, so I thought we'd start with what's in store.
Right.
Because I think there's been a couple of good sales.
Yeah.
With the both on the Switch and the PlayStation. The Switch has got a blockbuster.
Switch has got great sale on.
Blockbuster sale at the moment, where it's got some really good deals.
Yeah.
Really good deals, and then I couldn't remember. There you go. You brought it up for me. Critics' Choice on PlayStation has got some fantastic deals in, and then also the retro and remasters.
They're mainly the big priced games, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Control's $29.99.
$29.99.
Which
for that.
You can talk about later.
I think I've picked up a couple of things.
Yeah.
I picked up
Remasters and retro sale.
Darksiders Remastered, the original. So I've
Yeah,
now
I
got
saw
all
that.
3 Darksiders now.
I tried that and I thought it was shit. Sorry.
Darksiders.
Yeah, crap. Didn't like it.
Brilliant.
I tried 2 and I thought it was boring.
Oh
as fuck.
no, don't do 2. One's awesome.
Oh.
The original one is brilliant. 2's a bit.
Bloodstained $18.99. That's worth getting.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I want to
Yakuza
get
2.
Bloodstained, but I still want to get it on the Switch.
Yeah, I've got it on the
But
Switch.
I think they've fixed it now,
Yeah,
have
they have. It works fine.
Performance
I've
is
got it.
good.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I might have to get that.
Ghostbusters $14.99.
That's a good remaster of a good game.
Yeah. Res Evil fans, Code Veronica X PS4 £5. That's cheap for one. Oh, the Warriors. I've got that.
Oh wow. Now that is literally just isn't that just the PS2 game?
Yeah. It is. But it's the only. They should do a modern day version of the Warriors, shouldn't they?
Do you reckon they'd ever do a modern day version of the film? Could they ever reboot the film?
Well, they're rebooting Escape from New York.
No,
But
really?
they might be having Kurt Russell's son play the Pliskin character. And it's good because it's directed by Lee Whannell, who did one of the best films of last year called Upgrade.
Oh, I haven't seen that, but the trailers look really good.
The game, well, Ryan watched it and he watched it cut and he said it's one of the best films he's seen in ages. I love it. I think I've watched it about 6 times.
Wow.
Cronenberg-esque sci-fi future.
Yeah, no, it's like
if you're into cyberpunk stuff, you know, it's really well done for the budget. Upgrade, great movie. Anyway, he was one of the guys who co-wrote Saw with James Wan, and was the actor who was in the bath.
I think
Saw 1. That's Lee Whannell. He's a very talented guy.
We're better off getting there's more chance of us getting a reboot of the Escape to New York series than us getting a Metal Gear Solid film.
Another film to watch out for is the film called Spiral, which is a Saw reboot.
Oh, with the Chris Rock.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I didn't realise
he was a producer.
Chris Rock was the guy behind it. He pushed
Absolutely.
for it to be made.
Yeah.
And that he's a massive fan of Saw.
Well, who isn't?
Doesn't look good.
Saw
It does look good.
The
Saw's
trailer
one of
looks
those.
good.
Saw's one of those series where it could have. It started going off the rails and then they brought it back.
I thought it was
So
great.
bad.
I
So
actually really
brilliantly.
like number 4.
4 is when they started bringing it all back, though, wasn't it? 2 was a bit ropey.
Some people really like 2.
I didn't like
He's in
2.
a safe place.
I didn't like 2.
They are the master of,
I tell you the one I haven't
visceral
seen.
torture, aren't they?
The one I haven't seen is Jigsaw.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that one?
I've got all of them, mate. I've seen all of them.
Is that okay? Because that's like is that like a reboot?
They're a bit like comfort food for me, really, because they're just. I love the philosophy behind the whole thing. If the guy was a lunatic, but he's making people who are not valuing their lives reappraise their situation, but in a really nasty, torturous fashion.
Yeah.
That I empathise with that.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. So yeah, a couple of good sales.
So
Division 2's plummeted.
No, so there's no. This is actually what I want to talk about.
Good, because I want to talk about it as well.
It's the Division 2 is on sale. It's disgusting. It's utterly disgusting what is happening with the Division 2 sale.
Yeah.
It is been reduced in the UK to $7.99.
Yeah.
In the US, it got reduced to $2.99.
Yeah.
£2.51.
What does that tell you?
That they value the American market.
No.
Oh, go on.
Tells you that Division 2 at its core is shit compared to the first one, and that's my opinion, because I did load it up and I watched some videos. I know there's this Aaron Keener DLC coming out where you go to New York, but I actually think the core gameplay is not a patch on the original.
I think, have you watched the whole sort of like thing for the next DLC, and they're changing the way the game plays again. Basically they're going back to the first game.
They're saying they're changing it, but
whether they do it.
I did download it and then I promptly deleted it. I thought, no, I'm not getting on that fucking train again.
Oh, bollocks, I wanted your help.
Oh, did it? Well, if you need my help...
I've never done strongholds.
Right, well, if you need my help, I'll help you.
I didn't do the strongholds.
You let me know. Let me know when you're going to play it,
yeah.
and I'll download it in advance.
I mean, for $2, for £2.51, I'll have it. And for some reason, although it's the US version, it still picked up the fact that I've got the year one pass in the UK, which is sure it shouldn't really do. But
I picked up Hitman 2 in the sale, £15. It's a plus discount. Normally 55 quid. Hitman 2.
That's
Hitman
good.
2. Hitman 1 is brilliant. I've lent it to the boys so they can play it. But I've just got Hitman 2. Fucking awesome game if you've never played any of the modern Hitman.
They're always... Hitman's been consistently brilliant for years. But yeah. No, I was just a bit...
So on PlayStation Plus this month, you've got Firewall 0 Hour, where you want to borrow my gun.
Amazing. I do want to borrow your gun.
BioShock. I really had never got stuck into BioShock. I couldn't see what
that is.
I know what it is, but I couldn't see what the fuss was about with BioShock.
Oh, it's just so good.
I don't think it's good though.
But it is.
I don't.
Have you? Oh no, but
I don't think it's good.
I don't know.
Like
there's two things there.
Yeah.
I prefer BioShock Infinite.
Oh, the one where you're going round
the Sky City.
Sky City, yeah.
And Columbia and the whole.
I bought those, by the way.
Oh, very nice.
What were you saying earlier on?
That you like buying coloured. At least you don't buy coloured Joy-Cons like the way you buy coloured PlayStation controllers.
And what have I just revealed?
Coloured Joy-Cons.
Look at this. I think they look great on the Switch.
Oh my god, they look amazing on the Switch. What colour are they?
It's like a berry purple and an orangey yellow.
Wow.
I just think it looks great.
That looks awesomely good.
And I bought one of these covers and I thought, oh, the buttons don't work, I can't turn it on. And then I stupidly realised I put it on the wrong fucking way round.
Oh.
What a numpty. I couldn't believe my stupidity. But this is like a 10 quid thing for holding on
Oh, but it gives you the little...
Feel what it's like. I think it's really nice.
Yeah, it gives you that little extra to hold on to, doesn't it? The bubbles at the bottom.
If you can do handheld like I'm doing in hospital or whatever.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome.
It won't charge up though with this thing on. You have to whip it off.
Oh, that's silly. Well, there's no hole for all the holes they've got at the top. They've not got a hole at the bottom.
Because it's got this round shit at the bottom. It won't go in the dock, will it?
Oh no, but has it got a hole?
Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe it didn't go in because I had it the wrong way round.
No. But if you don't put it in the dock, it won't go in the dock that way. But you could, if you're in like without dock, you could probably just plug the power lead straight in.
Oh, the wire. Yeah.
Plug the power lead straight in.
The power wire. Yeah, that's right.
But no, I mean,
I can do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I've just done that.
Monthly games this month.
Idea.
Do you know, that's essentially 5 games this month.
What's Sims 4 like?
Crap.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, I'm going right. So I went for the Sims 4.
You had the Sims back in the day, didn't you? You loved it.
Yeah. For the Sims 4, I had to go to the expert, and I deferred to my 13-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
And she's been playing it on PlayStation 4, and she says it's rubbish.
Oh, really?
compared to the PC version.
You can't do half the things that you can do on a
She said
PC.
you just can't control it as well.
Right.
You can't because it's mouse. There's no mouse.
But that's weird because I found the control on Jurassic World or whatever better on the console.
But I think different type of game still. I think with the Sims when you get into full, you got four or five family members, and they've all got to be micromanaged, and the house is burning down. I think it's just sort of like it's not tailored enough to consoles.
But there's a selection of games.
Fantastic, and finally a VR game.
Yeah.
a VR game for free, which is what,
and a good VR game at that,
and a good VR game as well.
You might have to rub that thing down with a cloth.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does it use the same old PlayStation lead to charge?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We'll try the aim controller.
Yeah. What's good about it is that all the light shit is all built into it. You haven't got to like stick in your...
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Originally, when I started looking at VR, and I thought that's all it was a
plastic tube.
A plastic tube to put a move controller in. I thought, what's the rubbish is that?
It's a proper tool.
Proper controller, isn't it?
Yeah, and it works really well. Also works with Farpoint, the Mars one.
Yeah, which you can get very cheap as well these days. I'm going to borrow that and have a look. Yeah.
So let's look at the pre-orders now that you can possibly put down for.
Well, let's not talk about the pre-orders. Let's talk about the delays.
Right. Yeah. Everything's been delayed to September, isn't it?
That 2 weeks ago, so it was like the worst week ever. Everything got delayed. It's going to rain now. We're in our podcast.
Righto.
So first of all,
Cyberpunk's release date is
September.
We
were so
17th.
close. We were so close. It was like 9
I think
days
that's something
away.
to do with Xbox. I think Xbox have paid for some exclusivity.
I think that as well.
I think they're polishing fuck all.
I think it's designed to fall in line with the release of
the Xbox.
Yeah, Series X or what the fuck it is.
Well,
or then again, it might just be that it's literally just not ready.
Marvel Avengers, I am going to get. I like the look of it.
Yeah, I'm starting to like the look of this game. I know I slagged it off terribly.
4th
I like
of
the
September.
fact that is now Miss Marvel. It seems to be a major character in it, which is great.
Yeah.
But also that trailer they showed at E3 where everyone went, oh, they don't look right. I think what they did is they didn't explain in that trailer that
they've got their own
you
style.
you unlock different costumes and armor pieces throughout the game, so you can customize them to look different. And I think the pre-order bonus for PlayStation is that's it, the Marvel Legacy outfit pack.
Right.
So it's like their original comic book outfits. So Captain America's outfit is more like
What's this nameplate bullshit?
I think it's like a nameplate in game. Don't forget this is still a live service game, isn't it? I think.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm not really sure. There's a multiplayer element to it. Assemble online.
Right.
Launch hero missions single player and Warzone missions
so
single player.
So this is a bit like our City of Heroes game, isn't it?
Up
that we
to
want.
4 players assemble online to defend the Earth from escalating threats.
Cool.
And they're going to build on the game. And the game when the game comes out in September, it's not complete. They're adding to it over a space of 2 years.
Hopefully not in the same way that Anthem has been.
Well, yeah. See, I got rid of my copy of Anthem.
Didn't you finish playing the single player campaign?
No, I started the first mission and thought, I don't like
the
this.
one that's coming out sooner than we all thought, really, was 29th of May, Last of Us Part 2.
Well, we can't get there. We've got to go. You're jumping the gun.
No, fucking jumped it. Look at the pre.
No,
they're in order.
That's not in order.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is, because Iron Man VR, the one you want to jizz all over, is the 15th of May.
Yeah, I know, that got delayed.
So it is in, what, it says 15th of May there?
Oh, it's going backwards order, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going backwards.
I've got an IQ now.
No, you didn't explain.
Right.
You're going backwards.
I'm not interested in Predator Hunting Grounds, mainly because it's done by the people that did the Friday the 13th game. I've got no confidence in those fuckers.
Well, that was Friday the 13th was a good game.
Yeah, but I don't know. This Predator game
we like
bullshit.
By the way, Iron Man VR still looks really, really good. and despite what people think, it's not on rails. It is honest. Everyone's... But I think it's going to be fairly physical to play by the sounds of it.
My game that I want to get, I've got pre-ordered on physical, is Final Fantasy VII.
2 discs, 100 gig.
And it's only half the game.
Only half the fucking game.
Good. 10th of April.
Final Fantasy VII Remake looks incredible.
Yeah.
The opening movie video
I've
that
not
released,
watched it.
Oh my god.
I didn't want to watch it.
So good. And then they showed some screenshots in the last week of Tifa and what her fighting and battle abilities look like. And it's she looks really good.
Cool. That's
I'm
definitely
looking forward to that a lot.
One I've already paid for, which I said last time, Res Evil 3.
Yeah.
That looks the nuts.
So Final Fantasy VII, that's actually delayed as well, isn't it? That got delayed the same week.
Yeah, it was March.
To April. So it was like going to be on the 3rd of March, and now it's like April.
Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 2 was one of the best games of last year, along with The Plague Tale: Innocence.
Yeah.
And Judgment. Those are my top 3 for last year. But the Res Evil engine is amazing.
Resident Evil 3 looks good. And apparently one of the motion capture actors, possibly the guy who plays Carlos, I'm not sure, put something on Twitter yesterday saying that someone asked him, have you got more, are you doing more motion capture for Resident Evil? And he went, I'm not, but so-and-so is, which suggests that maybe there's another remake coming.
Code Veronica.
Ooh, that'd be good.
I'd like to see 4 remade.
Yeah, I would. I think they could remake 4.
They could make 4 amazingly.
They could remake 4 in this way and make it amazing.
Yeah.
Even though it's still amazing.
Yeah. Well, the core gameplay is good.
Mm.
Right, anyone interested in Persona Royal that's basically Persona 5 coming out with extra shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not into that. Doom Eternal, I'm not into that at all. Not interested.
I am not into
all.
Doom Eternal.
80 quid pre-order,
Mainly
20th of March.
Mainly because I haven't played Doom properly. And also because it comes out on the same day as Animal Crossing. So,
right. Which is the big one you've been waiting for.
Yeah, I'm going to my own personal hell.
We're not into baseball.
No.
Neo 2, does that pique your interest? I haven't played number 1.
Not played number 1. So.
I'm not a Dark Soulsy fan, really. I'm not into all that crap.
I'm not into anything anime.
There's some weird shit.
No anime stuff now.
This week they've released the Bayonetta Redux, which apparently isn't that good. And Vanquish.
To be honest,
which are Platinum games.
I've never really played Vanquish, but I mean Bayonetta.
I got it on Switch.
Bayonetta on Switch is the best way to play Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's very good. I've got Bayonetta 2 on that as well.
2 Point Hospital. I quite like the look of that.
That's out
Theme
very
Hospital.
Soon, I think. Yeah.
From the people who did Theme.
That's been on the PC for months,
for a while.
25th of Feb.
Once again, that is coming to the Switch.
That'll appeal to those people that like
Switch.
that sort of game, you know.
Yeah.
So this week we've got something called The Hunt, which is like you go hunting a monster, but then the other hunters can hunt you.
Looks cowboyish. Is
it
that
does.
not what it is?
I've
I
not
don't know.
Seen
I have
any,
not heard
let's
anything
check the
about
video
this
out.
game.
It's Crytek.
Oh, it's Crytek.
Well, that's
weird because what's Crytek's free-to-play shooter?
I don't
Warface.
know. Oh, right.
Warface just launched on the Switch out of nowhere.
Talking of things on the Switch out of nowhere, I was hoping that XCOM 2 that's been rumoured. That's a must buy on Switch.
Yeah, because you can't just have the only RTS game on the Switch be Mario and Rabbids, which is still an awesome game.
XCOM 2 also comes with all the DLC, which was actually meant to be better than the main game. So I'm buying it. Well, this looks
like some form of
it's like some
zombie Red Dead Redemption Left 4 Dead.
So you can play it cooperatively, or you can actually, kill the other hunters. Looks like a bit of a survival one. Looks interesting, doesn't it?
Huh.
Sounds like it might be a really good multiplayer game for us.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh, that's good. Oh, they throw jars of bugs, and the bugs come out and attack. Oh, you can plant traps as well. I think there's PvP and PvE in this. So
Yeah.
I actually quite like this. This looks like cross between The Thing.
I wonder
it's
if
like
it's
The Thing
like,
and a Western.
It's kind of like, well, yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, you're hunting monsters.
Hunting monsters
In a Wild
I wonder
West
if it's
world.
like what they did with Gambit in Destiny, is that you fight another team until you earn enough points to and then
Well, I
unlock the
heard that
monsters.
depending on how you play it, if you kill the monster, all the other players then can track you down and kill you.
Western exit. Yeah, I see them on the pier. I see them. They're making
It looks like PUBG, doesn't it, in a way? Like one of those sorts of. So it looks like you can co-op against other teams. That looks good.
Oh, it does look good.
Ooh. The Hunt Showdown has just come out.
It looks really good, but it still looks to me like a game that should be free to play.
Yeah, it's only 35
with
quid.
season passes, battle passes, and
To
things.
be fair, with the Legendary Edition, what do you get? Which is a 5 or more.
I did see that the Legendary Edition was £5 dearer than the standard game, but
It came a DLC, Legends of the so it includes some DLC.
oh, that's not bad.
25 gig,
That's not bad, I suppose.
an 18 rated game. That looks interesting. I wasn't interested in that. What else we got?
Darksiders Genesis.
Oh, I'm not interested.
I don't. I was hoping that was going to be
Yeah.
like a Diablo-esque type Darksiders, but apparently it's just Darksiders from top down.
Right. Well, we're roaming into releases, and the best two releases of last week were Dreams
I know.
and
Yeah, I want to talk.
the Yakuza Remaster Collection with 5, and they're the ones we'll be talking about heavily. But there's plenty of sales, and on Switch they've got some great sales. I did see the Sinking Cities half price
on Switch,
but I heard it's a bit of a boring game.
And I don't think the Switch port's the greatest port.
Yeah. What's
to be
weird
perfectly
is that
honest.
Sherlock
Why
Holmes
did that come
Crimes
back
and
up?
Punishments, after been out for 4 years, is now in the new release section.
Did this actually come out on PS4?
Yeah.
It did, because I
Yeah.
remember it being on the PS3.
No, I played it on PS4.
All right. I was wondering if it was just one of those games that missed the transition, and
No,
because the one after that was the Devil's Daughter, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Huh.
Let me search my library.
I'll tell you what, if you'd have it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I played them. I like those games. I played them. You get there's a
Actually,
bit where you
you know
play the
what?
dog.
Yeah.
It's great. You get to play his dog, and you
Actually,
go around.
I just realised that you wouldn't.
Right. Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments.
We're saying add to cart.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Come out of this and go into
Let's have a look.
go into your library rather than the store.
Well, no, I'm logged in. The Devil's Daughter should be.
Yeah, but I'm
available
wondering
for-
if it's a re-release or something. It may be that you've still got a.
Look,
so it
I
doesn't
can
list.
download that. Devil's Daughter.
Go! Press your start button.
I think you could be right. I think it could be that it
It's
never
not
came
been
out
on PS4 until
No.
now.
Really? What did I play it on?
PS3. I'm sure that there was a Sherlock Holmes
Hold on
game
a second.
that came out just
No,
as
no. Hold on. I heard something a month or two ago, and there was something to do with Frogwares and their re-licensing, and the licenses ended.
Oh, that would make sense.
And that's why I can't buy it anymore, because
Right.
someone else now owns the license to it, and they've
Gotcha.
released it. So that's a con, because I own that fucking game.
Well, no, but if you come out the store,
Yeah, I am. I'm going into
and
my
go
library.
into your library, it should still be in your library, and you'd be able to download it from your library, just not from the storefront.
Where's the library?
Right down the end. Up one,
Oh,
all the
right.
way down the end.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then you have to go into your purchased games. Only 508 of them.
Yeah, I know. I've searched by Z.
Z to A. There we go. Once again, another exciting new feature on our podcast. Searching for a game. Is it there?
Oh,
See?
well, have a look.
I've just downloaded Tearaway.
Have you?
Yeah. Spider-Man, Sherlock Holmes, The Devil Daughter. That's it. That's what you got.
Oh.
You've not played that on PS4.
I have played it though.
But you must have played it on PS3.
Right, okay, so it's a PS4 release. How
Oh.
strange. I'm not going to buy it because I played it to death, but... Okay.
Yeah. Oh, right. Well, we've gone through sort of like almost like what we're looking forward to, and then we've done all sort of like what's come out. What have you been playing?
I've been playing Yakuza 5, basically.
This month I have been playing Yakuza 5.
I've been playing a lot of Yakuza 5. There's 5 characters, 5 cities. It's the biggest game. It's got the most mini games going. It looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
It looks better than the other remasters because the engine itself was developed as a crossover between that and 6. So the engine is 60 frames a second, 1080p. And what I want to show you is the Haruka, where she's an idol. It's one of the best things in Yakuza ever. This is why this is probably the 2nd or 3rd best Yakuza of all time. It's where Haruka is going to be a Japanese idol, and you do dance battles in the streets.
So she doesn't actually fight.
No, she
does
dances.
dance battles.
She uses her dance as her fists.
Gotcha.
So
Ooh, it all went weird.
So I've done the save every time I was getting near the end of a chapter, so I could jump back if you want to
Yeah.
check out Kiryu's town, see what it looks like with him, because that's the one we saw.
That's the one we saw years
at
ago.
15 frames. It wasn't that
Yeah.
long ago. I showed it to you at 15 frames a second. So this, you recognise Sotenbori here?
Oh yeah. Gosh, it's running smooth.
Oh, I found a locker key and an umbrella. Nice. Yeah, so check out Sotenbori, what it looks like.
So is this and this is also the first time that Haruka's been
In
a playable character.
Yeah. Oh look, found another locker key. The weird thing is, all the shit that she finds in the lockers are fighting stuff that she can't even do anything with. So when you play New Game Plus, you can then share inventories. Yeah, look at this. It looks, the colours and the contrast are so much better,
Yeah.
isn't it? Oh, dance battle. Let's see if we can dance with this bitch. She's a D, yeah, let's battle her. She should be easy. Now what you do in this,
adjust dance heat settings.
I'm not leaving that. You press the D button, so you got 4 values, left, right, up and down,
Yeah.
and some random buttons will start scrolling. So you got to highlight the right bit, top, bottom, or left or right, and then press the buttons in time.
Okay.
And the idea is to wear the other person out with your dancing,
Okay.
and it's just so cool. I absolutely love this. This is my favourite part of Yakuza 5.
This is literally the most. This is the least Mike thing in a game that you'd
Yeah.
expect, and it's the
Yeah.
thing you love the most.
You check this out. This is great. The character models look amazing
The
as
character,
well.
I was about to say the eyes and everything are looking brilliant. Oh right, okay. Oh, good show.
So it looks easy, but I'll let you have a go. It's not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my... Oh! Missed some then. Shit.
That's because you're trying to talk.
Here we go. So she's going to heal up now. We've nearly beaten this bird's ass anyway. She's a very low... We won! Easy.
Hey!
And what, what you can do with
Agency level.
being an idol, what you can do, you do handshake events. We have to hold on to their hands, but when they get a bit too clingy, you have to like smile and get the bouncer to take them away and stuff. So what they say is to build up your stats, because you then have a thing called the Princess League finals, and you have to, the pressure's really on, you have to do a dance session.
Right.
I'll show you a dance routine, right. So we go to the studio where I'm training, and you've got this hard-nosed bitch who's training you to be an idol, so they really
It's like the first time I've ever seen you get excited about the Princess League battles or something like that.
I know, it's fantastic. So
oh, come on.
it's great. It is just...
Come on, Princess.
Gameplay is just so much fun. And it really, you really wanted to win every battle, you know, and when you lose it, you feel useless.
So is this like a completely separate little story to the normal Yakuza murder, death, kill?
But
It links
as
in.
with Yakuza, they all come round full circle.
Oh.
I've got an Uncle Kaz has sent us some money. Because basically Kiryu has gone away to live on his own somewhere, because being Yakuza, he doesn't want to be associated with her, because if they find out that, then she will lose her popularity.
Which still comes out in
yes,
6.
Yes. I've got a voice lesson, so I've got to change.
It's weird this now, because there is going to be a whole lot of people out there who would have played 6
and not know
but
what's
not
going on.
played any
That's
of
the
these.
hard-faced bitch there. Miss Park. Oh yeah, they tripped her up when they got these 2 girls called T-Set, and they're the rivals, and they tripped her up, and she dropped her coffee all over this bloke's lap, who's the producer of the TV show.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's terrible. Basically, this Park woman, she tried to be an idol, but she failed for whatever reason, and so she's trying to vicariously live her life through Haruka becoming successful, but she's basically a backwater sort of girl rather than someone that's really all... There's obviously a talent agency that's the enemy talent agency that you're... you know. So now she's ready to go for a lesson, so you go for your lessons. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is new. This is singing. So they do dancing and they do singing. I don't know what happens with the singing mini game.
I hope you don't have to sing.
Oh no, she's done it. Oh, that's just a quick... Okay, I've sung. Dance lesson. This is what I want to show you. This is what you do in the Princess
Go
League.
to the office.
I've got to go to the office. Right, glad you read that. By the way, she runs like a girl as well. It's great, isn't it?
I like the way she runs like a girl.
Oh, gift boxes. Fans send you gifts. Oh, there's none. You can save on the photocopier here as well.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, it does make sense actually. Carpet looks nice.
Oh yeah, look at the texture detail. Who do you think you're talking to, bitch? Oh. The dancer's giving Parker a load of bollocking. I suggest you be more careful about who you mouth off to. Shut your trap. So that's how it is. You're fired. Gather your things and go. As if the damn sun will go cold before you figure out how to teach that brat on your own. I'm the only reason she's come as far as she has. Let me guess, you think because you're holding the purse strings you're automatically right. That ain't how the world works, motherfucker. Oh, you're mistaken. In this business, the one paying the bills is always right. Yeah, fair enough. Look at the detail on the texture on the skin and the mouth and everything.
So when was this originally out? It's like...
Christ, 10 years ago? It's a PS3, it was one of the last PS3
games. Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't the last PS3 Yakuza game because Zero came out on PS3.
Did it?
And Kenzen and the other one, Ishi.
Did Zero come out on PS3 in Japan only or something?
Yeah, no, it came came out on both. Right, so the singers get... Oh, there's a penalty clause in his contract. She's not going to pay him if he doesn't complete the work she hired him for, so she's stiffing him big time there. Oh, it sounds like she doctored it just before he signed it. Ooh, he's going to punch her. Oh, he threw on the floor. So the dance teacher, sounds like the dance lessons off. What's this?
I need to take care of what?
Oh, okay.
Oh, cutscene.
So there's a cutscene. She just fired this dude.
We did hear you.
Where does that leave us? But I'm afraid you fired every dance instructor in Kansai. Oh, there's a dance instructor, Christina, in Japan. Ah. So we got to go to Tokyo. It's not swayed by money or
Christina's
power.
a bloke.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's a fashion guru, and it definitely looks like a bloke in drag.
Oh, what, in the game?
Yeah.
Oh, forget real.
Like got manly legs and like a manly face. So it's like a transvestite, but they haven't pointed it out or made any humorous remarks about it, like they probably did. Right.
Start with Sotenbori.
We've got to go bar hopping in Sotenbori. Alright, so I'll do a dance.
We won't do dancing then.
No, I will.
We'll do dance battles, not dance routines.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame, yeah.
Find Christina. Or maybe it's Christina. I don't know. Christ in a
Yeah, what does
bar.
she look like?
Christ in a bar.
Let's see, he is a tan, wears a flashy outfit. Okay.
Gold sparkly suit then.
But we're going to ask around. With Tommy and Still, I know where they are. That's a good thing about these games, is you sort of know where all the businesses are when they talk about them. When you're first playing it, you've got a freaking
That's still
clue.
the best thing about Yakuza, isn't it? Is that you get to know these
Oh,
places over time. Oh, dance battle.
no, I'm not going to dance with that. I've beaten it already. But it's a good way to level up your...
dance with that trash.
Oh, you've got pink waypoints on the screen. What do you think though of the? What's your view of the remaster? I mean, I think it's the best out of all of them.
Bearing in mind it's silky smooth, and that's not the experience that we saw back on the
15
PS3.
frames a second, yeah.
You know, and it like I said before, it looks like Yakuza 0.
I think you're right. It's that quality. Zero looks great as well. We've got a still bar.
There's like, it's not as detailed possibly as Kiwami, but then again,
I think the textures are really nice though, aren't they?
Then you catch reflections on posters and things like that and go,
look at
they've
really up-resed all of the posters though. They look up-resed, don't they?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The assets they must have had higher res assets, and then they downgraded them when they. So still is up. It's in a lift. There we go. The loading's quicker as well.
Oh yeah.
Which is nice. Oh, there's another. I'm finding these locker keys everywhere. They're good for gambling as well. Let's see who's in here.
The lighting in the bar there is very nice as well, isn't it?
Oh, the lighting. They've really improved the overall looks of the graphics because it was a washed out grey, miserable palette. Have you seen a flashy tan man? He said he drank too much and went somewhere to sober up. Okay. Right, so we'll have to find him.
Doodaloo-doo.
Yeah, the music's great, isn't it? It's very. It's almost like comfort food for me now. Yakuza games.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to platinum them, but these are notoriously
difficult.
Oh, that's your friend. Let's have a look. Sotenbori footpath. Right, we know where that is then. She's seen him on the Sotenbori footpath. Oh, there he is. We found him. Ooh, he looks very suave. Oh, right, we maybe do a dance battle. So she's bigging you up, her Haruka up, so that she can be taken on as his dance student. We're going to do a dance battle here, right, so we are going to get to do a battle.
Battle time.
I'm only interested if I can see you dance. Let's do it! I love these dance battles. You're
going to dance with your friend?
I'm going to dance, yes. I dance my feet away! I love the music, all J-pop stuff as well.
Tell you what, Shenmue 3 hasn't got dance battles.
No. Oh, here we go.
Go! Do.
Shit. Right, as soon as she does that, do mine. You counteract her.
Go!
Heal up.
Oh, she took a big hit.
Oh, bitch.
She just recovered all the way to the top. Cheap ass Pokemon move.
Tough dances. Oh, fucked her up then. Oh, she's down. She dropped my health down. Oh, one! Whoa!
Hey.
That's tough. That's tough, isn't
I
it?
don't think you were meant to knock her out, though, were you?
No. So that's
Soul
dance battle.
orbs.
Oh yeah, that's for my
He's got
abilities.
Dark Souls.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Is he going to take us on? Oh, he's not saying anything. Oh, yeah.
確かにはるかもよく踊れていた。
言ったはずですよ、あかりさん。
He only works with dancers he's interested in. He's not interested in her. So your poor friend is
今日は
being
気分
blown
がいいの
out.
で一つだけ教えてあげます。
何？
ダンスはテクニックじゃない。
心？
He said it's not about
No, it's
dancing,
about
it's about
dancing's in your
heart.
heart. This is a Yakuza game, and we're talking about dancing in your heart.
Mm.
Oh.
誰？
He says she's a
1
robotic
ミリのズレも
machine.
ない計算され尽くしたダンス。でも
He says precision isn't what fascinates people. A true dancer moves with the ability to express their emotion through movement.
Ah.
それ
all
が
know
フ
that.
ロントに立てる人間と
It's all very philosophical.
It's
Isn't
very
it?
人
philosophical.
に認めてもらおうとして踊って
何なのよ。
I'm scared. I want someone to be punched in the face.
Yeah.
あかり。
Oh.
追いかけてはダメ、はるか。今のあの子は自分で気づくしかないな。
Right.
辛いけど、それがあの子。
Sorry about this lulling proceedings. I was
It's
trying
very,
to
very long.
to a banana or
Banana
something.
foam
私に
banana.
ダンスも楽しいこ
Well,
とだ。
well.
So,
Shall
Right,
I
anyway.
talk about some other games?
Yeah,
whilst we're going
I'll
through
come
this
out of
massive
this,
cutscene.
Yeah.
私、
私。来る。
Right.
I've had a good month.
Yeah.
All at dancing.
Mhm.
I completed
なるほど。
Mm.
Jedi Fallen Order,
Oh, yeah, didn't you platinum it?
and I then went through and got all the platinum for it as well.
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order was fantastic.
Yeah.
Such a good game, and EA needs to learn that this is the Star Wars games they need to be making,
Yeah.
because this is what sells.
Mm.
So hopefully we'll see. But
Yeah.
I 100% that game, every trophy, platinum trophy, and I got my fill out of that game. It's absolutely brilliant.
Good. It's nice to be satisfied with a single player game and be able to walk away.
I also thoroughly enjoyed.
Mm.
I played Tale Innocence that you lent me.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an amazing game.
Yeah.
That was possibly one of the best games of last year.
Yeah.
The mix of stealth combat.
I love the way that
and puzzle
they added
solving.
the elements.
Yeah,
It always felt there was something new to do and experiment with.
and then it was always got a bit weird towards the end,
Yeah.
but not in a way that made me go, "Oh, this is shit." It was still good,
Yeah, it's really fucked up again, wasn't it?
and at least it ends looking at a sequel
Yeah.
as well. So I would play a sequel to that game in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
はるか。
So Haruka's got a job list,
Right.
and that's this is a thing, and it's a thing that's in Yakuza 7 that's getting lots of really good positive. Tell everyone about the Yakuza 7 Japanese RPG stuff that they've got going on.
So the Yakuza 7's protagonist is a big fan of Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
So they've incorporated that purely into the game. So there's actually characters from Dragon Quest and things like that.
Is that?
I think like plushies, Dragon Quest.
I know we
plushies
looked at
and
some of the
things
special moves, and they were just
like that. And they
absolutely
literally
insane, weren't they?
the combat. So for a Yakuza game, they've ditched the fighting mechanic of Streets of Rage, or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
and gone for full turn-based, party-based combat, and it just works. And the first initial
But you can
impressions
move around in them. That's
you can
what
move
it
around.
is.
Yeah, you can still do the. It's like a modern. It's like it's modern Dragon Quest style combat.
Yeah.
Where you can move around and still do turn-based moves.
Eurogamer said they actually thought it was one of the best implementations of RPG mechanics in a long while.
Yeah,
Which is, and the game's meant to be huge as well.
yeah, absolutely.
Slow burn. Yakuza 5 is a slow burn.
We don't get to end of the year, or is it summer?
What?
7 for us.
Well, it came out in January, I think.
They did say, they have said that.
They've not
think they
announced.
said-
They've not even announced it's been localised.
Oh no, they did. I'm sure they did. They said it'd be coming
No
in
date.
summer 2020.
No, that's not been announced.
Oh.
Right, here. This is a list of the things. So I've done various things. Courtesy calls, make the rounds. So this is where you go to a TV studio to increase your publicity.
Yeah.
That's the story. Then you've got idle handshake event outside a bookshop.
Yeah.
Take part in the print circle event. That's where you go into a photo booth with fans. Sounds a bit. What's Kiss Kiss interview? Oh, that's an interview with a magazine. So as I was saying, what Yakuza 5 introduced is that everyone has a job,
Yeah.
and that's how you earn your money. Kiryu's a taxi driver. So Jima does hunting up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Haruka's this teen idol. There's another character that's a baseball guy, and there's Akiyama. So I'm not quite sure what their jobs are, but it's the jobs that net you the money, not the fights. An idol dance event to garner fans. So these are like side missions, yeah. So
Oh yeah, it's
there's
worldwide.
tons to do in this game. There's just
Well, worldwide release for this is 2020. So it's this
for
year.
7.
Sorry, for 7. Yeah.
Anyway, suffice to say, it looks great.
So
As an overall value package, I think 3, 4, and 5 for 40 quid is
you can't
a
go wrong.
no-brainer.
Oh yeah. So
And you've probably got about 300 hours of
I've
work
played.
there.
What else? So I'll touch on this very briefly. I also finished. I'm doing one of my completion runs. I completed Pokemon Shield
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
by the fact that I saw credits. I became the champion, but after the credits, it's opened up a whole new storyline,
That's good.
which is I've not played a modern day Pokemon game, so I didn't realise the proper post game storyline.
Yeah, isn't there DLC out for
There's
that?
going to be expansion. There's 2 DLCs, story DLCs coming out this year. First one's out in June. And then I've been using Pokemon Home, which is a new app which allows you to transfer Pokemon from other Pokemon games into the cloud and then transfer them around. So what I've been able to do, which is quite cool, is although I don't own Pokemon Eevee from last year anymore, save game's still on my Switch,
Yeah.
and that's all it needs. So I've been able to take all the Pokemon out of the the old save game for the old game and put them in the new game.
That's good.
That's quite cool. Then
Right.
we're back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Had a quick break.
Had a quick break. So, what else? I'm just going to go through because I've played quite a bit.
I played Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE on the Switch.
What is that
and
like?
It's fucking good.
Is it like what we just saw with the dance battles in
it's
Yakuza?
like Persona crossed with
J-pop.
Yeah, sort of. Persona. It's all like the entertainment industry. And you have a Persona, but then they've
And
also
there's
got
Fire
Fire Emblem characters that attach themselves to you.
Right.
It
sounds weird.
It's dungeon battling like with a story.
Oh right. So it is still like a dungeon battler.
Oh, it's basically Persona.
Oh right.
And it's really good. I got into it today. I'm like, I used to love playing this on the Wii U. So I really like it.
See, because all the trailers just make me. I don't understand what the game is. I don't really know what it is.
Right. Where's my Nintendo?
It's there.
No. Okay. I can show you on the.
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah, because it is one. It's I kept looking at it and going, oh yeah, I don't. It looks good, but I just don't know what it is.
It's very good. I actually think it's well worth buying. Actually, so you have a talent agency,
All right.
so you can walk around
Mm.
and go and talk to people. She's got bouncing tits, this one as well. She's like the mature.
The mature. I like that. She's the mature.
Yeah. You look at those there. She's got a big rack. Dancing and voice training. So it's a bit like the Haruka thing.
Yeah.
But with Persona. So you go into a dungeon and you fight monsters and you unleash attacks. And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
to-
All right.
It's very anime as well.
Very anime. Slightly more anime than Persona, possibly, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's more.
Yeah. So Mirage attacks are where there was a theatre when you were young and everyone disappeared into. It's like Cthulhu. It's like an alternate world.
Yeah.
You know, like in Persona, you jump into the telly and
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I need to re-download Persona on my PS4 actually. That was a good game.
Well, there's this new Persona 5 Scramble, isn't it? Which is
Yeah.
you can get a demo of
I
it
own
off
the
the
digital
Japanese
version
store.
of Persona 5 though.
And Scramble is a new game that's like a sequel to
Right.
Persona 5,
Okay.
but it's like a Dynasty Warriors game. So it's it's
Oh,
a Muso
Muso.
battle game, but with Persona 5 characters. But also, surprisingly, in the demo, what people weren't expecting is that you then also do the whole day-to-day school
Yeah.
thing and whatever. And
Yeah. There's a lot of chatting going on as with a lot of these
the trouble is, all these games they have a
Nice.
lot of chatting. Hang on, I can't.
Those jubblies
I
there.
haven't got my glasses on. So. Oh right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, very
Cool.
sensei.
Oh, Skippy.
Yeah.
Oh, auto talk. X forward. Oh look, fast forward button.
Okay, good. So, okay, we'll leave it at that. But
It
basically,
looks nice.
the battles are really good. Lots of graphical effects and very over the top.
The other thing I think I need to check out on the Switch is Astral Chain, because I've now heard too many people say good things about Astral Chain.
Astral Chain is great. It's very similar to the other game, which is I picked up Larry, where drains don't dry.
Leisure Suit Larry's
Yeah.
on Switch.
Yeah.
Who'd ever thought that there'd be a Leisure Suit Larry game
Yeah.
on a Nintendo
Oh,
console?
Faris, that's a good shoot 'em up.
All right.
Did you pick up that Exile type game?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Not yet. No,
good.
just because I ain't got any money this month. So.
Right. So I've got Vampire on here.
Mhm.
I've cut down a few. Willy Jetman is great. I'll say that.
Ah.
New update. I wonder how long this update's going to. The game's tiny. The Lego game's on sale on Switch. Like you get DC Villains,
Yeah.
17 quid.
So I'm checking what.
I've got Lego City Undercover and I've got
Lego
Jurassic
City
World.
Undercover is really cool.
Jurassic Park's good. Yeah.
I quite like the jokes and the humour in Lego City Undercover are right up my
It's
street.
hilarious. It's hilarious.
So
yeah.
and you have to actually be a grown up to understand half the jokes, don't you? Because I mean,
Yeah.
they're taking the piss out of Lethal Weapon,
Yeah. It's just brilliant.
Dirty Harry.
Right, so this is what it looks like on the Switch.
Right.
Got to remember how to play.
Bearing in mind that Exile is one of my favourite games of all time. One of my favourite games of all time that I never
Christ,
actually
I died.
did any good in. I don't think I actually played that game properly ever, because I was 7.
I'll blow myself
Wow.
up with my own bombs.
Do you know
Wow.
how to play this game?
No,
No.
I do, but Right. Oh, here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you think?
It looks really cool. Love the music.
Yeah, it's very retro music.
Is there like a map screen?
Yeah, there is.
It's like, is it a huge world? Because that's what I remember about Exile. Exile just being absolutely massive.
That gives you jetpack fuel. Oh, you got to pick up trash. If you're like Trash Man, you have to pick up trash.
Oh, there's...
Where's the map? I think the map's here. On the X. Is the map here? That's the map now.
Another bomb.
You've got jump and you've got thrust.
Minus?
Oh, okay. Anyway,
I like the look of that. I will pick
it's
that
really
up.
really worth picking up.
So, I finished...
Trivial Pursuit Live is good for £2. It's really good. If you want to brainstorm, what else have I got on here?
Because I
picked up The Walking Dead, the 2 Walking Deads.
Yeah.
Rayman Legends was going cheap. The Tourist is good. I've got Assassin's Creed Black Flag one.
Yeah.
I've got so many good games on here. It's ridiculous. Astral Chain. I mean, I've just kept all the good stuff on there, really. XCOM. I haven't played Pokemon, but I've got it. Got Alien Isolation. What a great console. Tons of stuff on there.
So I've started playing Control.
Oh yeah, tell me about that.
So Control,
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
yeah, it is, but in a
good way.
in a very good way. It's it's a Remedy game. So these are the people who did Alan Wake.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's got that kind of weirdness going on, and it's got some very meta things going on. There's like a TV show, like Max Payne and Alan Wake. There was always a TV show that you could watch.
Yeah.
But this one's the creepiest one they've done yet, because it's got some weird like flesh puppets.
Flesh puppets.
Oh, they're horrible. They're
Isn't
actually really
is
creepy.
That a term of endearment for someone?
No, it's like they're quite creepy little fucking things.
Yeah.
But yeah, gameplay wise, I'm still fairly early on, but I just like the way it's just sort of like it's interesting the way this building. It's like a very X-File-ish. Feels like a David Lynch in places. Like this weird government organisation that you're now apparently in charge of, even though you just walk through the front door, but you have special powers and no one else does. And
is it worth $29.99?
Oh my god, it's worth $29.99. It's worth the 40 quid I paid for it. I'm still very early on, but it's really good.
Is it something I'm going to play?
Yeah.
I played a bit of Shadow Tomb Raider, and it's brilliant.
Oh yeah, I do want to get that. I do want to get that.
I got that. I also picked up Nier Automata on disc,
Which is very good.
Although
I'm shit at it.
No, right.
I'm shit at Nier, but it's very good.
I've tidied up my PlayStation.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. I picked up the arcade classics, which I showed you earlier on, which has got Grey Nemesis, what's the one, Scramble, and some really good. It's got about 8 arcade games on it, and it's going for £7.99 at the moment. It's only £8, £1 a game. And you got some nice historical information as well in the back.
You showed me that it had some nice book.
Yeah.
That came with it.
You need to download Man and Madame demo, and then we can play it together.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've got a ticket, so we can play it together because Paul hasn't bothered.
I'll do that. I do feel like I should play Until Dawn before I play Man and Madame, but
yeah, Hitman 2.
never gonna happen.
Ghost Recon Cost Breakpoint is alright. I might play that for a shooter.
For a shooter.
I picked up Mass Effect Andromeda for £5 on disc.
But on disc, it's like £2.50 at the moment in the PlayStation sale.
Yeah, well, okay, so I got ripped off.
Oh, I'll tell you the other thing I bought. No, that's it. So when I bought The Division on the US store for £2.50, because you can't buy £2.50's worth of credit, I had to buy a £5's worth.
Yeah.
The other thing that they had a sale, their retro sale had different stuff to what we had, so I picked up Return to Arkham for £2. So that's Arkham Asylum, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City remasters for like £2.
Wow.
I was like, brilliant! I'll have those.
Yeah.
They're brilliant games.
I played a bit of The Evil Within. That's really good.
That's good. Second one's meant to be better, is it?
I put them all. I put them all on easy. I picked that up cheap on disc as well.
Well, I had an experience.
Oh, what was his name?
Well, his name was Mark Orchard, but
oh no,
he wanted to see, when he came around the other night, he wanted to see Death Stranding and Jedi.
Yeah.
And I'd been playing Jedi Fallen Order a lot at that point. And I said, oh yeah, we'll go back to Death Stranding and show you that. And I booted up Death Stranding, and I hadn't played it for like 3 weeks, and it was like, I don't want to play this.
No, I got rid of mine ages ago.
So I got rid of Death Stranding. I've abandoned Death Stranding. But then I thought, I need a new game. So after seeing a lot of people go on about it, I thought I'd try Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which is the new Dragon Ball Z game that came out, which is like an open world RPG retelling of the main Dragon Ball Z storylines.
Yeah.
Right? Oh god, it's boring.
Is it?
It's just repetitive nonsense. There's a grind, but there's no way to grind it easily. It looks beautiful. It looks like a bloody cartoon. It's so well done. But it's literally that you go to the next big fight, and then you hammer button mash until you hopefully beat the bloke if you're a high enough level. And if you're not a high enough level, you then have to roam around the world hoping to find a robot to beat up until you eventually, that gives you 100 experience points, but you need another 4,000 experience points to level up. I literally thought, I have got better things to do. I've got better things to do. So I traded it in for the same amount of money as a copy of Dreams,
which is what we think is the best release last week. I think it's an essential purchase.
Best release for a long time, and
7 years I've been working on it.
Somebody asked me, what is Dreams, and it's very hard to describe. IGN have a good description for it, in that it's a YouTube for everything. So it's a piece of creation. It's a creation tool, creation software.
You can create short movies. You
can do music. You can do art, sculpture, painting. You can create games. You can create movies, like you said.
VR will be coming soon to it as well.
VR's almost done, apparently. There's literally, and then there's this whole.
If you ever saw Little Big Planet and dabbled with the level editor like I did 2 or 3 levels.
It's big Little Big Planet on acid, though, isn't it? Because I mean, it's literally, you can do anything.
And I do intend to do it. Now, the thing I noticed from the beta to this is the structure of everything is so much more intuitive. The controls are better. And the tutorials are amazingly well put together.
I haven't yet tried the Move controllers. I'm a bit daunted. I
just use joysticks.
I want to use the Move controllers.
I find that you can just change the sensitivity.
If you go to your profile,
my preferences. So we make the imp speed about 3. It makes it a bit more. More precise when you're designing stuff. I say use motions, but I just can't be arsed. Where's my profile?
Def Midas.
Oh right.
Oh, you've started building your home space at last.
Yeah.
I went
well,
onto your home space and it's blank. So you basically get this little hub world where you can put stuff that you've unlocked or
It's a
build
bit like
stuff
your
in it.
globe in Little Big Planet.
Yeah, it's like your little area, and I've been tinkering around in mine. So if you go to the main menu
I can go to friends, can't I?
and go to Death Midas, and then followers,
Following.
following. There you go. Go with me.
Get this slash. It loads really quick, have you noticed?
Yeah, really. Even on my shitty internet as well. Oh no, that's weird. Oh, so I obviously haven't published my home space. I wanted to show you the wonderful world I've made in my little home.
That world looks boring.
That's an empty world. That's an empty. But mind you, yours is the same for me. Maybe you need to upload your home. I sent you a recommendation for a level as well, but I don't know how you get it.
I could look at your creations.
This is where you'll find all the things
right,
that you've
yeah.
made or won.
You've made one
Over
like
time,
this is the
it'll
tutorial,
become
isn't
a
it? So I've been going through
transparent display of
tutorials,
your
learning how to
progress.
make levels. And, I'm really surprised when I looked at my profile on the internet tonight. It's like I've already browsed 174 dreams in 5 hours.
Get to the exit. Oh, here we go. Well, that was hard. But I did. You've done it. You've created something. You've actually
Yeah, but
created
so I
something.
mean that was that tutorial gives
Is
you
there
a
a thumbs
2 point.
down?
No.
There you go.
You get you're a collaborator on it anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
My description. This is shit.
So I know, but with that, I decided to put a samurai sword on the thing. That's your objective, is to get to the sword.
That's where you release things there.
And
The
then
release button.
I put loads of mountains on the bridge and tried to do some little designy things. I got a feeling I'm going to play a lot. I spend a lot of time on this.
I'm glad
really
because
want
I was the
to.
only one that did things on Little Big Planet. Do you ever play my levels?
Yeah, I played your levels.
Under Siege and
Yeah.
King Kong Skull Island.
I remember the one you tried to make of Metal Gear Solid as well, didn't you?
No,
You did a Metal Gear level that was never completed. You never released
Under
it.
Siege was the one with the boat. That was more
maybe it's
military.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember your King Kong one.
King Kong one was alright for my
The King
first
Kong
game.
one was really good. Yeah, no, I only ever
I said
played.
to Andy, one of my mates, that when you design stuff in Dreams or Little Big Planet, the key is to actually less is more. Be very precise in the stuff that you put down. Then it retains a polished look. If you're a bit random and jaggedy and just move your cursor all over the place and just paint random shit, it doesn't have that look of quality about it.
Right.
So if you do it from the beginning, I think that's the best tip I can think of.
But I mean, this is literally. I mean, the tutorial section is massive.
Did you get it on
there's
disc?
So many. I've got it on disc. Yeah.
Yeah, I got mine on digital because I knew I'm going to, I might have a lot of time where I'm sat around doing nothing because of hospital. So I reckon that
What's that free? Where it's
that's
got
notifications.
There you go. I shared Comic Sans with you.
Okay.
Try that. I played that this morning and thought it was absolutely fucking brilliant.
Oh,
Medium
that's an M&M one. isn't
Media
it?
Molecule made this, but I just think this is amazing. Right.
Just
So
shows you what you
you're
can
a
do.
you're a little cartoon square, and you press X to jump, and you've got to go from one panel of the comic to the next. You pick up diamonds. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
You do double jump.
See what I mean? It's simple and it's
Now you can walk because he's drawn the legs for you.
cool.
I like the way it was like it blends styles.
Yeah. Now it's made it a 3D world.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
How cool is that?
But it's all about the presentation, isn't it?
Yeah.
The actual
Like, how
levels
to go
themselves
from
are
a
nothing spectacular.
hand-drawn little arty game, little arty platformer, to a fully 3D and game right at the end, just to be able to blend. No, you couldn't do that in Little Big Planet.
No, no.
To go from that to that.
Very good.
I know
Thanks for sharing that.
I remember playing the text adventure at Eurogamer 3 years ago.
Oh yeah.
It's
We,
like,
we
we
were
could make a
impressed
text-
with it then, weren't we?
Yeah, it's like we can make a text adventure in it. It's like some of the stuff that people have already done. And I mean, admittedly, yes, this has been on early access for a while, and those guys who are more like the serious creators obviously got stuck in. And some
You
of
have
the
to,
stuff's
you have to get stuck
incredible.
in, get to a point where you hit a brick wall, and then you learn more tools that then get you past that brick wall.
I'm going to steer wheel controller.
Yeah.
I just want to see if we can find some of the stuff that I've been looking at in the Dreamsurfing, which is just like absolutely
Search.
incredible. Hang on, it's just it's because I can't remember what half the stuff's called.
For 35 quid, which is what I pay digital, it's brilliant. This is candidate
Right,
for
have you seen this yet?
no.
Right, someone's making Fallout 4 in Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is that people are remaking games in Dreams, and it's like they're not bad.
The key to dreams is sculpturing correctly and accurately.
There's a couple of Sonic games that are pretty good. Look.
Yeah, it's all about the sculpture, and if you're good at art, that helps. Wow. And you need to know the logic. I think I'll be alright with the logic because I learned a lot of the logic in Little Big Planet,
Yeah.
and that's the hardest thing, getting the logic right. We got the gun. There's even a tutorial.
Yeah.
And what you do, you create something, then you can. With Little Big Planet, when you first did it, you were just stuck with one level, and when the thermometer ran out, you couldn't build any more on the level.
Yeah.
This way, you can run out, and then you link it to another dream, to another. You daisy chain them. Got a health bar. So it's a tutorial on how to run and shoot.
If I go back to the actual
Free roam. Obviously, the world would have to load in more bits of world when you encountered it. Well, that's impressive.
look at that.
Be ironic if this was ended up better than Fallout 76.
It already looks like it's better than Fallout 76. Multiple choice dialogue options.
You know you can record your own sounds using your microphone.
Yeah. So I watched a couple of people who've done like songs.
You know what's interested? I've not seen any cocks and balls, which is really nice.
No, I think that's possibly because they all.
We
Well, I
filtered
don't
them
know. I
out.
think like they said there was a little documentary I saw that they said about the first few weeks was really sort of really basic, horrible, what have we done kind of stuff, and then
Yeah.
it just kind of.
I think it's if you got to stick with it. You got to stick with it and learn the tools and learn the tools and learn the tools. Practice,
And
then
I think
you start again.
the tools are intuitive. I think more so than Little Big Planets.
Well, I want to
Bearing in
do a
mind that he's
dream
designing in
story, maybe playable, that is based upon Bram Stoker's Dracula,
Yeah.
but key proper scenes that from the book, you know.
All right. Yeah. That'd
So
be
I want to
good.
have
That's
like
a good idea.
because it's all based on diaries. So I'll have a book that flips a page of Jonathan Harker's diary, blah blah blah, and then you go into the scene.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think this is what I was playing earlier today.
Mm. Oh my God, Sonic Adventure. I mean, it's impressive, but a lot of people can be more creative because some people are good at copying other people's ideas. It's coming up with original ideas that's more difficult, I think.
I think a lot of people, if they can make it, if they
Let's
can.
go.
Wow. Wow, this is amazing. They've created the Dreamcast game
Tails. I'm on my way.
in
Here we
dreams.
go.
And to be honest, I think it looks better.
It
in
would do.
dreams.
They've stolen all the noises from the game. I mean, I wonder how that. Someone said that copyright to me, and I said, well, as long as it doesn't get published on the internet, as far as YouTube, and it remains within the application, it's almost like anything goes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think some of the, I'm just so impressed by some of the stuff that people
It's the
have made.
technical achievement and the fact that the tools allow you to do that.
Yeah.
But you can create some very basically amazing looking shit very easily.
Have you seen
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the
The
breakfast?
fried egg breakfast, yeah, it's amazing.
There's one the guy's done of a hot dog. I know we're talking
Yeah.
about wow, someone's drawn a hot dog, but you realise that when you take the textures away, he's actually rendered the whole back of the cafe as well, all the booths and everything
Yeah.
else. And I'm playing around.
That's all right, carry on.
I am just. I haven't. Have you done the story mode that they built in?
I've nearly finished it.
Yeah, I've got about halfway through it.
It's quite long-winded, I think.
And that's really cool. It touches on some very dark themes as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's a lot more. It's a good way of saying this is a lot more grown up than
And once people,
Little Big.
the trick is you need to spend months, really, I'd say weeks and months, just dicking around with it, getting used to the tool set, so it becomes second nature.
Yeah,
I've got moving using the strafe button, L1. That's very useful. For
yeah, and the grab cam where you can zoom into something very quickly. And I think they apparently what they did is that the game was ready to go
a while ago.
when we saw it at Eurogamer. That it was they were almost about to release it, and they decided that the tutorials, the
Weren't good
tools were
enough.
there, but the tutorials just weren't good enough, so they held it back.
And that's what I'd say. The tutorial this time is you just need to work through every single tutorial.
Yeah,
And you can, and for me, I create music, and so that won't be a big deal for me. I'd love it doing the music, doing the sound effects. You know. What on earth's this? This looks rubbish. No, I don't like this.
Oh yeah.
There's a better one than this. It's the one where you play a kaiju.
Oh really?
You get a city and you just got to destroy the fuck out of it. It's brilliant fun. Alright, go back to where's what I've played.
Right down the bottom, isn't it?
It should say just minus my
Go
what's
back.
this?
activity. So yeah, I mean, I would like to practice with this and get good at something. I mean, maybe not even.
Is that imp activity?
Yeah.
I want to find this kaiju one because it's you got to play it. It's brilliant. There's a Silent Hill one as well.
Even if it's not like I'm making a game, even if it's just like I've made a piece of art or something, or so, you know, an animated.
Anything creative is great.
Yeah, and I do want to. And that's one of the things I've said is that this year, you know.
This is it. It's called Just.
I want to be more creative because my job doesn't allow me to be creative, and I feel like I'm missing something.
Right, how do I send this to you?
You. There you go. Send to.
Send to.
Use the mail. Send to Dreamer.
Yeah.
And then just find me with my little Viking.
There you go.
There you go. I'll try that later.
I'll just show you quickly.
And the other thing is, there's a whole website, indreams.me.
Look at this. Do classic. There's a tiny limit. You've got to destroy everything.
Really?
You're like a Godzilla.
Breaking news.
Love the
Oh,
presentation.
they've done a thing.
A giant unidentified creature has emerged off the coast. Helicopters are rushing to the scene. Could the creature possibly want?
Possess him. Then go for it. You've got a death ray. You've got punching.
Get that boat.
I think this is one of the best ones I've played actually. The game ends with the military launching a nuke over here. It's really beautiful, brilliant presentation.
That is so clever to do the camera.
Authorities are requesting that all citizens evacuate the city.
Oh my god, I found the death ray.
Awesome, isn't it?
That is incredible. See,
Imagine if it actually designed a proper Godzilla.
This is why I need to do the lighting tutorial. Wow, this is like 3D Rampage.
It is. Imagine if they did multiplayer where you got to fight the other one.
You can pick things up as well.
Can you?
Yeah.
It's fun, isn't it?
I gotta pick up a tank.
Right.
I ate it.
It's just it. Despite all attacks, the creature continues its rampage.
You go on top of a volcano as well. Oh, you can flip your tail around. Sound effects, everything's great, isn't it?
Wow, that's incredible. Holy moly.
I wonder whether Dreams works better on Pro compared to the normal one. It should do, shouldn't it?
Should do, yeah.
They said they've already seen this working on PS5 as well.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, is that this has to carry. This is not. Dreams is now not something
That is over and done with in a week. It's,
yeah,
it's
this
here
is
to stay,
this
isn't
is
it?
part of the
PlayStation,
architecture now.
yeah. I just think it's fun and it's a chill way when you create your stuff.
Well,
It's very chilled. What do you think?
That's amazing. Well done to that man.
Yeah.
Ruckus, just another natural disaster. I can see myself playing this for a very long time. Because I mean, I like the whole.
I like the community vibe about it as well.
Yeah, but also like this. If you go into the searching for Dreamsurfing and then just go auto surf,
Okay.
and it just takes you from dream to dream. You don't have to do anything. It just takes you from things, and that's how you see things you wouldn't normally see.
Yeah. And also, if there's something that someone's done in particular you think's clever, you can contact them, and I'm sure they'd be more than grateful to maybe share some information. That's what I found when I was doing Little Big Planet. The community was always like, "Oh, I got stuck. Can you help me with this? How do I do this?" And they'd reply, and they'd tell you how to do it, or
Yeah.
or you can invite them
This
into your
guy's-
game, and they'll work on it for you.
This guy's very talented. Oh look, you can.
Hmm.
Oh, show more like this, or so you can change the way the auto
Yeah.
dreaming works, or go to the next.
It's a
dream.
proper finished product now, I believe.
Oh, it's
so
and
much better than the beta.
And the way it blurs in and out of dreams as well. You know, it just
loads so
it's-
quick, doesn't it?
What the hell?
Hulk free roam. That's a bit of you.
Collect all 100 score. What do I do?
I don't know.
Oi!
Collect all those coins.
There's 100 coins to collect.
So, I mean, this takes time to create. Someone's put a lot of effort in. Even the most simple things take time to create.
Yeah. But I think also the simple things, you know, the tools are there for you to be able to, you know, when I was doing the tutorial about, I'm going to skip this one. When I was doing the tutorial about cloning
Yeah.
and grouping things together and cloning
Yeah.
them, I mean, that really helps.
Cloning saves thermometer space, doesn't it? Oh, what's this?
So I'm the Flash.
Oh no, you can
I'll
run really
become
fast.
Speedy Boy. Wow!
Now, another thing, I think you know, like music you like,
Yeah.
you can download a MIDI file off the internet and then put it into the MIDI. You might be able to use it in the MIDI thing they've got here.
The only thing I found is there's a lot of dreams out there at the moment where they've got the music volume way too
Too
loud.
high, yeah. Yeah.
Way too loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, so people are. Hat Kids Summer Vacation.
I often think the best ones are the ones where they're not copying something that something's out there already,
Yeah.
because then you can create your own unique art style then,
But I think also it's like,
and you're not tied to replicating something exactly.
I think to be honest though, I think also, like for me, I'm probably gonna copy stuff to start off with.
Yeah,
But it allows me to,
get used to the tools.
yeah. I mean, look how big a world
It's got a
you
bit
can
of a breath
create.
of a wild look to it, isn't it? The grass and everything. I wonder if you can ride the scooter.
That's what I thought. Yeah, you can.
That's cool. And when you do dreams, you can actually collect objects in bubbles, and so you can use those objects in your own creations.
Oh,
Read me. Oh, that must be a race course. This has got quite a lot to it, isn't it?
you might find race archers at Scotland and then drive through the copper arches to initiate a race. Hilly race times.
And there's a timer on
And a scoreboard.
it, going within the game.
Oh. I don't know what. Oh, look, game crashed. I'm still riding a bike.
Yeah, there is some crashes I've noticed in some of these games when they're not bug tested properly. So you need to back out of that. But at least it doesn't kill your PlayStation. What's this? Moon landing.
Small step for man,
The things people come up with.
one giant leap for mankind.
Moon Man. Yay!
I only go in all fraction of an inch.
So they sampled this actual sound.
The footprints of my boots and the treads in the fine sandy particles.
You really want this to end with an alien just coming and wiping it
No,
out?
you need Stanley Kubrick to come from the side and say cut.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's fun, isn't it?
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see people's different ideas and just what they can do.
I like this auto surfing.
The auto surfing is fantastic because you just never know. Oh no, this is a proper game that someone's working on that's meant to be really good. It's a guy and his brother.
Yeah. Oh,
What the?
Jump over. Very simple compared to Little Big Planet. There's all that logic stuff's very simple, but it's effective, isn't it? The right lighting and mood.
Absolutely.
If you can write your own music, that's even better. You can just it can be 3 notes. Check out most rock and roll songs.
I think. Hold up.
You need three X's. Try and jump straight up instead of across.
Do that.
It's nice, isn't it?
Very relaxing as well.
You're climbing up a tower with like
fireflies
and stuff.
I'm at the top. No, I'm not.
No. Grab the chain.
Oh, the camera's gone a bit weird.
See, what's really good in levels design is if you clone stuff, don't keep creating new things.
Yeah.
So you create like a tool set of things. That was good. That was a good payoff. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
We'll let you play that one. What's that one called? The Pilgrim.
The Pilgrim. Oh, it's not finished. Next level.
Yeah. And let go. Oh, the chain broke. That's good. Can you swim? Yeah, that's better swim.
Chapter 2, Hidden Lake.
Get the others.
Oh no, you need to light all the torches.
Let's open the secret.
Oh wow, the secret.
2. You see what I mean about cloning and just create a really nice object and then clone it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Saves the moment of space. These are all cloned, but you can create a sense of grandeur with that.
Oh look, look, they put a
fish, big goldfish. What are you doing? Jump on the fish? I think you have to use the fish to operate the jump in the fish. Now go to the door quickly. You're charged up now.
Oh wow, yeah, look.
You've got a staff of lightning. Okay. Anyway.
That is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I died.
I died. Spider.
That needs a thumbs up. That was pretty.
Yeah, that's great.
I think. Oh, handy.
Dreams.
Back to
Yeah.
you.
Dreams
I
is
think
great.
Dreams is just going to be just a life hog for me.
I just need to work my way through the tutorials.
And there's also their Media Molecules YouTube channel has got an awful lot of extra little videos and bits and bobs that are like helpful.
Yeah, you need to immerse yourself in it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the biggest thing they're trying to go for here is community. That this game needs its community in order to survive.
Yeah, I love it. I'm badging my way through the tutorials. I'm doing them a bit at a time.
Yeah, no, me too.
Just consolidate the knowledge that you acquire each time.
What I've been finding is doing a tutorial and then going back to my home space and practicing what I just learned in my home space.
Good idea. Yeah.
The thing that I've had trouble with initially was when it was telling you to do arched bridges.
Oh yeah.
By rotating it and then cloning it. So in a
it's
way,
all the
and I got that a
rotation.
bit confused
Getting it precise
with the rotation.
is tricky. Yeah.
But then I figured it out, and it's like, oh no, that makes sense.
Very, very good.
Well, I think we've reached the end of our podcast, Mike.
Yeah. So that's it, really. I think I can't think of anything to. I might buy Control if you say it's that good.
I think Control is really good. I really like Control.
I suppose 30 quid isn't a bad price.
You liked Max Payne.
Yeah.
You liked Alan Wake. You liked Quantum Break.
Yeah.
Why would you not like Control?
You tell me.
And
I'm
also,
awkward.
and also, one of the DLCs. Apparently, so I haven't got as far as this, but there's loads of documents around this building to pick up, and they're all sort of explaining weird government, where this government place has been.
Control was on some people's games of the year as well.
Oh,
wasn't
I can understand why. It's very Twin Peaks.
Apparently, it looks amazing.
Very, very Twin Peaks-ish. You move around the building, the old house.
Right. The digital deluxe edition is another £7. What do you get
so
for
the
that?
season pass, I think, will get you the 2 DLCs. One of those DLCs is a direct tie-in from Control into the Alan Wake universe.
Ah.
And the thing also, and something else I thought is that I thought I'd get it because they just said they've done this new.
So the season pass is £12 and the game's 30, so that's 42. Or for 36, you get the
season pass.
I should buy that, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm doing it now. I always do that at least once during the podcast. I buy something.
But
life's too short, mate.
So the thing about Control is, really surprisingly, is it doesn't. It's not PS4 Pro enhanced. It's not HDR or anything like that. But it's got such a good graphical engine that you don't need it. You need a PS4 Pro to play it.
Quantum Break was good when I played it. I enjoyed that.
Apparently, performance on PS4 wasn't great. But so they added this new 3X DLC expansion called, I think it's like called Expeditions or something.
Yeah.
You can't see that until you've completed the game.
Right.
They've locked it away because you have to finish the game. But no, I think
a lot of DLCs like that though. Resident Evil 7 had that.
Yeah, I think if you've enjoyed all of Remedy's previous games, there's no reason why you would not enjoy Control.
Yeah.
And also, if you're a big fan of Twin Peaks, or the X-Files, you would enjoy Control.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting it. How big is it? It's going to be quite big, isn't it?
I think it is quite
meaty.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Downloads.
No, not that bad. 30 gig.
It's going to take 26 minutes.
Yeah, that's 2 days at home for me.
Yeah, I know. What are the themes like, I wonder?
I think they're both quite good.
But
Not as nice.
I like this.
Not as nice as your Dreams theme though, which is super nice.
It's really nice, isn't it?
There's a new. I got a theme for the PlayStation end of year report that they did on their website.
Yeah.
I got a theme for logging onto that, and the theme that's really good.
There's a new thing PlayStation have announced. It's
which is rewards.
reward thing. Get
Community
trophies,
rewards.
and you have to sign up, and then you can win some free games or
Some avatars of theme, and if you're picked, you can
Yeah.
win.
I'm surprised they haven't
discount
added that
codes or-
as an option to do on the PlayStation itself. Really,
They've done it in America for the last few years. It's the first time they've extended it over here, so it's quite good. Anyway, so next month we'll meet up, and there's something out on the 3rd of March, and I can't remember what it is.
3rd of March.
Yeah. But I thought,
So what I'm waiting for to be announced, right, is Ghost of Tsushima is going to be a day one. I think for me that looks amazing.
yeah.
But have they announced that? And then that's not available.
No,
for
there's no
pre-order.
date. There's no date
That's
for
got to
that.
be a PS5, I think. By the way,
Probably,
there's
yeah.
talk that even though it didn't happen, that the Sony are gearing up in the next couple of weeks to make a big PS5 announcement,
Yes.
which should be
Well, the website's
controller.
live, isn't it?
Hmm.
The website's live.
And if they show the controller on the console, I mean, if they say it's going to be 500 quid,
Oh yeah, of course.
my missus already said because she's inheriting some money, she's buying me a PS5.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, it is. I would have bought one anyway. But
I know.
It just means I can blow the other 500 quid on
Games.
peripherals.
Peripherals.
Games.
That's it. 3rd of March was the Division expansion, Warlords of New York.
Yeah. Well, if you want to play it, I'll load it and I'll play it with you. Not begrudgingly. I'll gladly do that for you. But I'm not that interested in doing it, to say the least.
I think, yeah.
But if you want to do it, I'll do it.
I
But
think
you got to make
March-
sure you got to make sure you're on and we join up and we play because you always play at odd hours. So.
Yeah, I know.
You're a pain in the arse.
Next month, for me, it's pretty much,
I think XCOM 2 on the Switch is going to be a must-buy day one for me.
yeah. Next month for me is pretty much
Because
just Animal
multiplayer
Crossing,
on that
that's
is
it.
brilliant. Me and Paul played XCOM multiplayer, and he often lost. I have to say, if you ever listen to his podcast.
What, the strategy?
Well, head to head.
Strategy guru? The war
Yeah,
gamer?
I know.
You beat him?
Yeah, and that's why he's got like 2 broken fucking controllers.
Well, that's mad. One of them's from Madden as well, isn't it?
That's right.
I did think about maybe
I think maybe the way
going
I
on the
laugh in his
AS
face
axis.
is the thing that winds him up the most.
I don't know how that feels when you're playing fucking Tekken with you.
Yeah, I know. And I
You want me to beat you again? Fuck
I
off.
know, that must have wound me up so much.
So, yeah, no, I was thinking of maybe going on getting EA access for a month.
EA Access.
Yeah, on the PlayStation.
Oh,
Which
you
is
mean
like your-
PlayStation Now?
No, EA
Why
access.
EA? Because EA's got all they're all shit games. Pretty
Well,
much.
no, but they've just put Madden 20 on it, and
Well, that
I
was good. Yeah.
thought, well, you know, for $3.99, I have all access to all these. To be honest, I think you can now go on CD keys and get a year's worth of EA access on PS4 for 15 quid. So I thought,
I think I had the gold version of it.
you had the Origin Premier, didn't
But
you?
then when Anthem came out, which I did want to play, it wouldn't work.
So Anthem's 2.0 patch is real, and they are working on it now.
Right.
And they've decided.
I don't believe
what is
them.
it?
Sorry,
They've decided
I
that
don't believe.
they're focusing on gameplay this time.
Oh, what did they do before then?
I don't know what they did before. I don't know what. When you're making your video game that you want people to play, you didn't focus on gameplay first time around.
I enjoyed the single player campaign and I played it, but the thing was so bitty and fragmented, and when people used to rush to the next level, you would then just walk.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I literally.
The flying shit and everything.
The flying was
shooting
nice.
great.
The flying's great. But apart from that, I just didn't feel like I didn't know what I was meant to be doing. I didn't get invested in it.
No, I agree.
The world was beautiful, but dull.
Yeah. The combat was
Empty.
dull. It was all.
Oh, speaking of empty and dull worlds, Fallout 76 is adding human NPCs in April.
Didn't they want to charge people for dedicated servers as well?
Yeah, that's Fallout First. It gives them all the stuff that the
I was
community
saying
wanted.
to my mate B the other day, I said, I think Skyrim was a fucking fluke.
Fallout 3 was good.
Skyrim was brilliant, and they've had so much mileage out of that.
And also, yeah, they've got a lot of mileage out of Skyrim. Don't forget Oblivion before. To be honest, the Elder Scrolls series has been very good for a long time.
But that's been PC
Do you remember what was the
based.
one we used to play on the PC years and years ago, like Daggerfall?
I didn't really get into that.
Oh, I thought it was one of them that you played.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Ultimate Underworld.
Ultima.
Ultimate
Lord
Underworld
British.
was fucking brilliant.
That was one of the first true 3D
Yeah, that was really
big open world exploring games, wasn't it?
the Ultimate top-down ones, and then you had Ultimate Underworld, which was like the 3D one,
Yeah, that was the proper dungeon.
which was like a,
That
a Doom engine
That
RPG.
took dungeons from flick screen to 3D.
Yeah.
You know, I think that was personally, I think that was more innovative than Doom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You needed a ninja PC to run it. Hopefully, Squadron, whatever it's called, you know, the Star Citizen spin-off with Mark Hamill, Squadron game.
42 or
I
whatever.
want them to fucking release that soon.
Yeah.
I paid for it, paid up my subs for
Did
it.
you?
Yeah, we did. Did I show you a bit? And I showed Kyle. I've actually got Star Citizen on my PC.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh. In its current form.
Yeah.
Is it a game?
It is. It's complicated. It's like the complicatedness of Elite with buttons, and looks great though. But every time you go in, it's almost like they sort. I don't know where they wipe the servers all the time, but you're starting a new game every time.
All right.
Some people have spent a fortune on ships for that.
Oh well, people spend like $20,000 on
and
a
the rest.
ship.
And the rest.
That's like, really?
That's an unfinished game. I'm worried that it'll never actually be finished.
It has the ambition to never be finished.
Although technically, once we get ray tracing real time running at high speed, I actually think there is going to be a limit to how far, because you know that 8K is not worth it
No, it's not.
for home users.
4K is not worth it.
4K, I'd say 4K for home. You can see the difference and it's worth it.
But you can't see the actual 4K. You can just see it's very, very good quality.
But 8K, you can't see any different. I've seen a comparison of an 8K to a 4K and actually thought the 4K OLED was better than the 8K. So 8K is mainly for cinemas with big screens where you'll notice the pin sharpness for the size of the screen.
I have to admit,
So I think that's the ceiling. I think real-time ray tracing, I think was the last holy grail they were really looking at.
I am very happy now with my PlayStation 4 Pro and my 4K TV. I am very happy.
I do
with
want a
that setup.
5 though, and I want backwards compatibility. I want to be able to
That's
pull
what's
up my
holding me off.
5
That
and
is
have all this
controls
shit on
finished.
there.
Controls ready to go.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm waiting for. That's the thing that I'm kind of holding off for, because I've got a PlayStation 3 that I just put a 500 gig drive in.
Yeah.
And
we saw James Bond. We played James Bond.
Kingdoms of Amalur.
That's a good game.
I fucking love that game. I'll put that back on. And it's like, if they announce,
there's a lot of sorry you know PlayStation Now. There's a ton of PS3 games.
Yes,
on there.
But they're the ones that have to be streamed.
Yeah.
You can't be installed.
Yeah, but that's all right. They're not that big.
Yeah, but my rural internet.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So I'm waiting for them to announce the PS5, and because I want to know if this full backwards compatibility is what's going to happen.
I
Because
hope
then,
so, because I promised my PS3 to my missus.
The PS3's out the door. It's going bye going on eBay because that goes to the PS5 fund.
Yeah. And there will be an upgraded VR as well, although you will be able to use the existing headset. I'm hoping all the hardware will be built into the PS5, so literally you just plug the headset into a socket in the back, you get rid of the box. Not that it's... I mean, the new version is very tidy. So tidy, I've just chucked it there and I can just pull it out every time I want to use it.
I tell you what, I actually forgot how lucky I am that I've got a version 2 PSVR, because then when I moved to the Pro and a 4K TV, I don't have to keep pulling cables out all the time like the version 1.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
thank God for that. I saw someone post on Reddit the other day about how his version 1's pissing him off, having to unplug it all the time.
So basically, folks, buy Dreams. Okay?
Yes, buy Dreams. We're probably going to
If
talk
you
about
like
Dreams a
Yakuza,
lot.
the remastered collection is great, but if you want to only buy one of them, I would say buy 5. Buy number 5. How much is it?
Don't
Only
what?
£20 each.
£20 at $19.99.
So you get
digitally.
3 beautifully remastered games for 43 quid. If you buy the physical edition's nice.
And the physical edition comes with a nice PlayStation 3 box for Yakuza 5 because it never
if you
got
get
released.
the initial day 1 edition,
physically.
because they sold out at Shop 2. I was quite shocked actually. I'm glad to see that it's like the third behind COD and FIFA.
There's a nice
Yakuza
Yakuza
outsold Dreams.
Did you know there was a Yakuza remastered PlayStation theme that was available to people who
Yeah,
bought
I had
the
it. But
collection?
it was a bit bright. I love the Dreams one.
Ah,
I think the Dream ones is one of the
do like
best.
my themes.
And because you haven't got it, I think it's even better.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I can get it.
it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they're shutting down PlayStation communities, by the way. Not that because no one uses it.
Nah, Communities is a pile of shit.
So.
Pile
Right,
of shit.
go on. Start up Control, and then we'll say goodbye.
No, I won't. It's not finished downloading. I'm not starting until it's playable.
You can get a feel for it with the
No,
menu.
I'm fine. I know what I'm doing.
Anyway, we'll see you next month, where
Yeah,
I
enjoyed our
will
mumblings
talk about
again.
Dreams again, probably.
Well,
You would have developed your Dracula game.
Well,
I would probably would have.
You need to write it out on a bit of paper what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm probably going to throw a Move controller through my TV in disgust.
Why?
Because I'll probably get fed up with it. When I find out, it turns out I'm not artistic.
You're
Well, I should
autistic.
be. I've got all the gear.
No, you better create something. Just don't give in.
Yeah. And then we'll talk about Animal Crossing next month.
Yeah. And hopefully XCOM. I reckon XCOM might get a stealth release on Friday.
Yeah, may do. I mean, they do sneak things out on the Switch.
Well, they've age rated it, which means it's finished
yes.
in Korea. That was
Yeah.
a month ago.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I do need to say that the Witcher has got a really
Update
big
on
patch
Switch,
on
yeah.
Switch.
You can dick around with the settings, can't you?
Massive graphical up settings and also change of sharpness, but also they've added cloud saving, so you can take your PC save
cross save
from Steam or GOG
and
and import it into the Switch.
that's cool.
That's really cool.
Nice.
If you've spent 200 hours in the PC version, you don't want to start again.
Well, obviously the TV series sold them a lot more copies,
Oh, obviously, yes.
and that's all bunts for them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all good news.
Good for them. Good for them.
Anyway, nice to talk to you all again.
Yep.
I'll see you next month.
Bye bye.
Bye.